Hello.
Hi, how are you?
Who do we have the pleasure of speaking with?
My name is Tiffany, aka Big Sexy. Mama G is Southwest.
Where are you from?
I am from Southwest Baltimore, 3513 Emerson Avenue, born and raised.
How old are you?
How do you think I am?
You know they say black don't crack.
Well, I ask that because I don't look my age actually. So, I'll be 44 in November.
How old do you feel?
28.
What has you feeling 28?
Youth.
Is that mentally or physically?
Oh.
Hmm.
Well, I don't have a mind of a 28-year-old, but physically, I would say physically.
What keeps you feeling young?
Um, That's a good question. I eat a lot of vegetables and stuff, so I don't know. That's a great question to answer. I really don't know what makes me feel young. Like, it's just in me. You only, hi baby, you only as old as you feel. You know what I'm saying? I feel like I'm 28, so
What was life like growing up for you?
life was um, experimental. It was daring. It was lovely, actually, because no matter what mother or whatever, whoever raised us, no matter what they tried to teach us, we still had to go in our own shoes to understand. You know what I'm saying? Because if you follow exactly behind somebody else, every story ain't gonna be the same for everybody. So you got to learn in your own shoes what it is about this world.
Did you grow up with siblings?
I did.
What was that like?
I'm a spoiled rotten brat. Actually, um, I had to learn how to accept no, because I come from $1 million family.
What do you mean?
Meaning that, my family raised me, I'm so glad they raised me on the morals that they did, um, the beliefs that they did. Excuse me. However, I was born with the gold spoon in my mouth. Both sides of my family were wealthy when I was born. I had to, me being, I'm a real bitch, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm what you call, the diamond in the rough. Like, I'm not just saying that because it's just something to say. I'm saying it because of how I was raised and stuff like that. I'm glad my family did raise me like that because I had a miserable childhood as far as being social with people because when you grew up in a rich family, they had to keep you away from a lot of protection and keep you away from a lot of people because of their, malicious intentions, and you never really know. Because once you let somebody all the way in, they can switch like that. But I say that it was miserable for me because I only had 4 friends. The 4 friends that I did have, their parents couldn't keep up the lifestyle that we started making them accustomed to because they would go from the projects. Excuse me. They would go from the projects, you know, dirty, dirty. Yeah. My house was for big. 25,000 square foot mansion with Maseratis, Rolls Royces, Range Rovers, Aston Martins, all that shit out front. You know what I'm saying? Like, they would treat them like they were ours. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I asked for one thing, I got like three in case I didn't like the first thing I asked for or the second. You know what I'm saying? That's how spoiled I was. So I had to run away from home to level myself because coming up in school, as good as the person I am, nobody could notice that because all they was paying attention was my family had money. So I had to negate away from that because that's my family's money. That's not my money. So once I ran away from home and moved down to projects, that's when people got to know me for who I am.
How old were you when you decided to run away?
14.
Was that a hard decision to make at 14?
No.
Were you scared any?
Hmm.
What made you go to the project specifically? Did you know someone
I
there?
already had friends. I already knew people. I mean, I knew people. And luckily I had one friend too. Luckily I had one friend too, understand, and then it just went on from there. I just made a way for myself. I'm multi-talented, so
The first time you ran away, how long did you stay gone from home?
I never went back.
Since the age of 14 till now?
Mhm.
How have you survived?
I'm a survivor. I'm talented. I'm a hustler. I made it work.
Did you finish school?
Mhm.
Did you go to college any?
I'm book smart. I'm street smart. You know, I'm actually a licensed CSCAD, which is a Certified Supervised Counselor, Alcohol and Drug. I am a licensed sous chef, and I am a licensed beautician.
When is the last time you worked any of those jobs?
2 years ago, I did the drug and alcohol treatment thing. I don't want to do that ever again. These programs in Baltimore, they don't care about these people. They just want that insurance money.
Really? How long did you do that for? And what inspired you to even get into that type of work?
Well, I moved to Philly after I lost my mom. I moved to Philly for 12 years, and I kind of grew up. I grew me up too. Excuse me. I grew up from a little girl to a grown woman as soon as I moved to Philly. And, I was hustling, tricking, whatever means I had to make money, I was making it because I didn't have a job. And which was stupid because I'm licensed and stuff, but I wanted to go about things my way. I don't want to work for nobody else. I wanted to go into business for myself in the way that I wanted to do it. I had to be self-sufficient, and I was stubborn about that idea, so I didn't want, it was no other way. So, I stopped, because prostituting is not me. I love, excuse me, I'm so sorry. I know how to make some fucking money. Like, I ain't,
Can you remember the first time you did prostitution for cash?
mm-hmm.
How old were you?
15.
How did you know that you could trade sex for money at 15?
Because he kept, I'm very observant. I think about an A and a B of every situation, so I knew this man was watching me, which was real peculiar at the time. Me being out there in the streets, I didn't care about that was something nasty. I mean, that was something that was like, really, dude? Like, you a grown-ass man, I'm 15. I wasn't worrying about this. I was worrying about surviving. But that's what it was.
Hmm. And when's the last time you did some type of prostitution for cash?
8 years ago.
What made you stop 8 years ago?
Working.
When guys would, I guess, pick you up, would that be on the street, or like how was that set up? Did you work for someone?
I'm sorry?
Did you work for someone?
No.
Why not?
Because I'm not weak. I don't need nobody to tell me. I don't need nobody to protect me. I'm well protected out here in these streets. You know what I'm saying? I got these hammers. I throw these hammers. I can pop a pistol, whatever I need to do. I'm very well protected. I don't need anybody. I'm a follower. I'm sorry. Excuse me. Excuse me. I wish you could. You know how to rewind the camera and be like. But no, I'm a leader. I'm a trendsetter and I'm a leader. I can never be a follower. I'm sorry. Note that I said that. So.
Where we at right now?
As far as
The location.
we're in Southwest Baltimore.
What brings you to Southwest Baltimore?
I'm from Southwest Baltimore.
What has you out this early?
I actually, roll around. So many people depend on me for so many different things. So it's like I'm good to my community. So I'm a mental health magnet. Why I don't know. I just don't know. But mental health come to stick to me because they know I understand. I take the time to understand somebody. Because there's some people out here that people say are crazy or something wrong with them because they're not taking the time to see that something really is wrong. And they may be defensive how you're saying something to them. And that's why they become a magnet to me because I'm mindful of stuff like that. Like if I tell you, stop over talking me, listen to me, let me talk. If you keep showing signs of some type of mental capacity and I assess that and I ask you, now I know that what you're dealing with, I want to not help you to a headache, but I want to help not hurt your feelings. You see what I'm saying? Like we can't stop talking.
Have you ever been diagnosed with mental health
I
issues?
do not have any mental health issues. I don't.
Have you ever went to counseling?
Mm-hmm.
Why?
Because everybody has talked to somebody. And I just wanted to make sure, I was being heard correctly. No particular reason, but
What's your sign?
I'm a Scorpio.
Tell me about a Scorpio.
A Scorpio is bossy. A Scorpio has a heart of gold. A Scorpio will do anything for you. A Scorpio, the sting part is the part as we call revenge, which will become our first name if you ever cross me. Once you cross me, you lost me. Once you cross me, everything is fair game except for children and grandparents that don't have nothing to do with it. And I will go below that motherfucking age. Okay?
So I guess you fit every single attribute you just mentioned as far as your sign goes?
I am. I did. I'm a natural born leader. I'm a boss. I speak boastfully. I don't know how to sugarcoat nothing. So it's just gonna come out. Da 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 da. I don't know how to sugarcoat. I mean, if I got a friend, hey yo, go upstairs, yo, for real, yo, go. It's time. Time for what? Time to get your ass in the shower. Your feet stink. Right? Go upstairs and you can pick out 3 pairs of sneakers. Go away. Go do what you gotta do. Not you know there may be. I think it's some shoes up there. They're all the same size. No.
Do you have children, Tiffany? Do you have children?
I do.
How many children do you have?
One.
How old is your child?
Grown.
How old is grown?
15.
What's your relationship with you and your child like now?
Lovely.
How often do you get to communicate with your child?
Every day.
What does your child do?
What do you mean, what does he do?
What does he do?
He's in school.
He's a student. You got him into sports? Is he into sports?
Of course he is. This big motherfucker. I stand 6'3.5" on my own, so he's 6'8".
How tall are you?
I'm 6'3.5".
6'3". Do you like your height?
I love my height.
Do you wear heels?
I do.
How often?
As much as I can.
How do you feel about dating men shorter than you?
I don't okay. Believe it or not, life as I learned, is all about opposite attraction. Okay. So men that are shorter than me are some of the cutest individuals, and every man. If I attracted 10 men right now, 8 of them will be under 5'8". Tall men are so intimidated by me, it's not even funny. I mean, anyway, I'm always attracted to short men with the short man complex, and all they know is they're well endowed, so I have nothing to worry about. Well, what about the rest of you? What about walking down the street? What about somebody who thought you was my son? The whole time you my man.
Here in Baltimore right now, Tiffany, what do you think is a bigger issue? Homelessness or substance abuse?
That's a good question. That's a good question. I would say, substance abuse or homelessness. I would say substance abuse. I would say both, actually. There's a lot of homeless people out here that don't want to go to places because and then especially when you're dealing with places that's free, like free services come and will help you. The nastiest people in the world work there, so it makes anyway. The answer to the question would be substance abuse
Substance abuse. Why is that?
because I just think that's a heavy volume of serious issues, and then a lot of people that have mental health issues they choose to medicate themselves with drugs, with street drugs than pharmacy drugs because they feel like that's going to help them with their problem. And a lot of times it makes them worse. So,
Have you ever suffered from substance abuse? Have you ever suffered from substance abuse?
if you want to say that, hi baby, how are you?
What do you mean if you want to say that?
I'm good. Huh?
What do you mean if you want to say that?
Because me, I'm strong enough to know my strength. I mean, I'm strong enough to say no. I'm strong enough to not be controlled by substance. Um, e-pills and Molly and stuff like that. Like this is what I have. This is the argument I always have with the board of counseling. I actually don't believe in the word addiction, and for its layman's terms, be a disease. If I like eating shrimp cheesesteaks and I go get another one and another one and another one and another one, does that make it a disease because it's a mind conscious decision that I chose to make over and over again? I'm asking you.
Hmm. Is that the question that you throw out there when it comes to addiction?
When it comes to addiction, the word addiction is overrated because it is a mind conscious decision that you as an adult make over and over and over again. Why do you think you don't use drugs when you say no to yourself? Because you said no. Not a program, not a counselor, not a clinical supervisor, not a certified peer recovery coach. None of that stuff can make you say no and actually stick you to no but yourself.
Can you remember how old you were the first time you tried drugs?
The first time I smoked weed, I was 13.
What inspired you to smoke weed at 13?
Uh,
What made you want to start smoking weed at 13?
I don't know. I caught a contact from him one day. Then I just tried it.
Can you remember the person you were with at 13 when you first smoked? Where's that person at now?
He is deceased.
Have you ever tried anything outside of marijuana?
Molly, e-pills. I've tried Tina, which is crystal meth. Um, yeah, like cocaine. Everybody sniff some cocaine, go in the club, go crazy and party. Turn my life into peace. All that. Have fun in the club.
Do you do drugs now?
I smoke weed.
Is that the only drug you do? Are you scared of the drugs that are on the street? Why not?
You said what?
Why not?
Why?
Why aren't you scared of the drugs that are on the street currently? Even the marijuana.
Why would I be scared of something that I know I ain't doing?
I said even the marijuana.
No, I'm not scared of. I'm not scared. I'm scared of myself. I'm not even. As a matter of fact, when it comes to that, I'm not scared of myself because I have self-control.
Have you ever heard of fentanyl? Have you heard that it's been put in a lot of different street drugs? And again, you're not ever thinking about that when, I guess, smoking marijuana?
I know how to catch it.
How do you do that?
They put fentanyl in some weed, and I had smoked it, and it has like a sodium taste to it. Like we was to put some salt in your hand right now, lick it off, and all the flavor is going out of your mouth.
That's the taste.
That's the taste.
Did you fall out when you smoked the? Where were you at? Who were you with?
I was in Carroll Park by myself. No, actually, I was with another young lady I call my auntie because she's my elder. She's like a aunt.
Hmm. So did she have to, I guess, Narcan you to bring you back?
Because they didn't need the Narcan because they knew I wasn't doing no narcotics. So they tried to, throw water on me, all that type of stuff. Something that you shouldn't do.
So it didn't work throwing water on you?
And I came back. I came to, but I'm just saying, like,
How long after, I guess, smoking that, did you smoke again?
hell yeah.
How long after?
As soon as I opened my eyes, but not that kind of weed, pal. Oh
Sweet.
my gosh, some different weed.
What do you think your purpose in life is, Tiffany?
To um, be a natural born leader, the natural born leader that I am, protect and feed the people.
Are you doing something right now to attribute to that?
Um, I am trying to make money daily on a daily basis. All I need is $17,000. I have 12 saved up. So,
What would another $17,000 do for you?
you said another $10,000 what?
What would another $17,000 do for you?
Another besides what I have saved up,
Correct.
it would start my business.
What type of business do you want to start?
Catering and dining.
What type of food would you cater?
I'm doing, of course, I'm doing soul food. That's what everybody expects baby to do. I'm doing Cantonese and Ethiopian.
Are you Ethiopian?
No,
What makes you want to choose Cantonese and Ethiopian food?
because Cantonese is like it's basically Chinese food, or how you say it, session. I mean, you know what I'm talking about.
Hmm.
Like the session. I mean, anyway, it's like Asian food.
Hmm.
Somewhere between Chinese and Japanese and Asian and Cambodian and something like that. It's basically Chinese food with a Mediterranean tea.
Sweet. Going back to your 13-year-old self, because no one knows Tiffany like Tiffany knows Tiffany. What would you have told yourself to make you never use drugs a day in your life?
Yes, I'm sorry. I'm sleeping. Um, you said what would I have told myself not to say it again?
Going back to your 13-year-old self, what would you have told yourself to make you never use drugs a day in your life?
Don't leave that shit alone. It's just that simple for me.
If you could say something to someone right now to inspire them to be the best them they could be, what is it you would tell them?
I would tell them, look at yourself in the mirror. Own all the ugly shit about you, because people out here will try to tell you about yourself, and if you don't know who you are, you're going to believe that. What I mean by own your ugly shit first, if you've done something that's unconstitutional or something that is not right, did you steal my dignity? I stole it. For whatever reason, I stole it. That's not me. I'm sorry. I don't usually do that. Da, 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 da. I apologize. Because guess what? Because you kept it real and told them something they already know, they might make sure your day go better, so you won't have to do that to somebody else. See what I'm saying? The good shit is always going to be there. You always going to be able to smile about good things about yourself, but own your ugly shit first. Is that's what you need to work on. The ugly shit is why people was out here using drugs, and they can't accept themselves for the bad. This Own your ugly shit first. Hold your head high. Don't let nobody tell you about yourself. Learn yourself. Know yourself before somebody try to learn you and present you to yourself. That's always a lose to lose situation. So I would say, hold your head high. So what? Look at yourself in the mirror. If you cannot understand yourself, and I'm telling you, this is a method that works. When you wake up in the morning, before you even put a cigarette to your mouth while you prepare for peeing, whatever the case may be, look at yourself in the mirror and say, good morning. Gorgeous, handsome, whatever you are, male, girl. Talk to yourself for 5 minutes and release that anguish. I promise you it'll work.
And with that being said, we want to thank you for your time. We want to thank you for your honesty. And most importantly, we want to thank you for your story. Thank you.
You're welcome.